it's wrong that the council closing down the playground, because they moan how kids are like hanging around street corners and everything. If they close this, where are we going to hang out? We're going to resort to street corners, and if we have to resort to that, I think crimes are going to go up, everything bad's just going to rise up, and like coming here has actually like sort of changed my personality. It's made me become more confident. I've done my Duke of Edinburgh here, I've done my volunteering here, and this is actually the only place where my mum trusts me to bring my little sister.
I think it's a bad idea to close down this park, because as like all families and kids and everything come here. It's like after school, like all my friends come here, so do I. So I think it will increase crime, it will increase a lot of everything, but it won't increase bad stuff such as like crime, bullying and all these type of things.
Personally, I think this is such a fantastic place. The children come here, they take risks, which is a very important thing to learn in life, taking risks. And this is where it starts for these children. So in a way, shutting down a center like this is like you are shutting down a major aspect of these children's learning. And we want them to become, better citizens in our country. How do we do that if we don't encourage them to come and learn coordination skills, and of course risk skills, learning skills to relate to one another? This is where the children come and get that. Plus, in this center, they have mentors, they have people who know them very well, who know their families, that they can trust and work with and confide with. It's absolutely silly to close down a place like this.
And my mum knows that we're going to be safe here, like because they don't let no strangers just walk in and out, and it's safe. So I think it's really wrong that they're closing it and making it into like just like a little park which there is outside. It's just wrong, really wrong.
You have so much fun. There's so many different obstacles to play on. There are ropes to swing on. It's everything. It's undescribably fun.
And do you find this place like this anywhere in Wandsworth?
No, never.
My job is performing art. I go around schools, community events, places, and perform, do several skills, workshop, drumming, dance, and many more. I think it's lovely here. It will be lovely to keep this adventure playground for children and family. Because it's lovely out here to have a place like this. Once a while, come here on weekends, you know, to host a workshop for kids to benefit from this. But anyway, the council is their thing. If they say no, there's nothing much we can do. But we hope maybe they will change their mind and, you know, keep this place for the children, you know, safe. It's better than going on the street, throwing stones on car and robbing and doing bad things, you know.
And where are you going to go if they close this place down?
I don't know. We will have nowhere to go. We'll start riots. No. We will get fat. We will get fat.
Baby playground. Yeah, they're going to turn it into a place like that, and we don't want that.
Yes. We will get fat because we won't be able to do any exercise because that's where we do.
This is our second home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you close it, it's like throwing us out on the street.
Exactly.
I know this is a special event as being the end of the summer, but what a pity that this may not be happening next summer and that this playground won't have staffing to organise it. There's so many children here who over the year have been coming in after school, being helped with homework, letting off steam. For the amount of money it costs, we cannot afford to be losing it. It costs a pittance, and it's going towards children who otherwise possibly wouldn't get out of their blocks of flats because it's not safe for them to be there without the staffing to look after them, to give them first aid when they fall over, to make sure they're not being bullied.
I've seen one incident where there was this boy, and like he was just like really teasing these other boys, and then these other boys have gone to like beat him up, but the staff have come and stopped it, and they kicked out the boy that was causing the trouble. Yeah. So it's just like without them, like the park would just be like unsafe. And I've got a friend, and her son came in here, and he dropped and he broke his wrist, and the staff were just so amazing, like how they helped him and everything. So like without that, what's gonna happen? Like, it's just gonna be really bad.
To lose an adventure playground is such a shame because the children really like it. But unfortunately they're gonna close it down, which is really unfair, first of all, and also it's a shame.
I don't want to get close.
Okay, well, my children are 8 and 10. They love coming over here. There's enough challenge for them here. Many of the playgrounds are aimed at much younger children, or just a little bit too safe, or they have to be supervised all the time. And they come here and they've made friends, new friends within a few minutes, and they're all mucking it together and just, you know, really easily using their imaginations, and they're getting really physical and hot and sweaty in a way they just don't do in a regular playground.
The slide. The big slide that has the circle thing.
Swing, slide. Now they're closing this place down and turning it into a normal flowing playground like the other ones.
This is for baby, that one.
Oh no, please, anything. The place has to be safe.
It's their first step in being independent of the family and not independent getting involved in the gangs and so on that we know around on some of the estates in Wandsworth.
I can just like come and ask them for advice, and they will happily give it to me, and like if I tell them that I'm doing something good, they support me with it. And like when we do that, when it comes to like doing activities and that, they don't leave no one out. Like no matter how old you are, they get you involved in everything.
So if you have a message to say to the council, what would you say to them?
Do not close this down! Yep, don't close this place down. It means a lot to us. Not to us, just the entire state of Battersea. I know, if this is on the map, where would kids age 8 to 14 play? And that's just plain boring!
Battersea Park Adventure Playground is unique and has a positive effect on our children.
This is our second home.
Closing it will be denying opportunities and safety to our younger generation. It is the child in man that is the source of its uniqueness and creativeness, and the playground is the optimal milieu for the unfolding of his capacities and talents.